Hi, Joyce Erb with paperfinesse.blogspot.com, where I'll show you different crafting tips and tools to use for crafters that have diminished strength.
Today I'm going to be using a background that I made when I was taking a Copics class. You can see I just tore it out of a little book, and the background was painted with gesso to seal the paper. It's just regular white cardstock, and I used BG53 Copic refill, G12, and B95 for the dots. And the dots were just dropped on, and they spread. Then I'm using this die. This is one of my all-time favorite dies. It's from the Australian collection, background die from Sue Wilson. Yeah, Sue Wilson. And I'm just using this big piece. The outside frame with the part that cuts. Now this little part that cuts is also what goes around the decorative part right here to cut this out. So you'll be seeing this die again. This is one of my favorites. But I left this in the cardstock to show you that this particular die doesn't cut anything except the little holes on the border. So you can decide how big you want to cut your borders on the outside. And I'm going to be layering this on this cardstock, or on this background. And I'll get it all positioned here off camera. And then I'm going to be using this little flourish. I couldn't find my die. I will definitely have it listed. This is also a flourish by Sue Wilson. Isn't that gorgeous? But I'll have a picture and I'll have it all listed there for you. That is going to be positioned here in the corner. And I am using this memory box flower. It's got a background with just the background. I'm not using that one today. I'm just using this one. I'm trying to find the name. Oh, there it is. Pavilia. So I'm just using the outline, which is this. And I'm going to position that over here. Probably tuck it under, maybe over. Let me get the cardstock cut out and I'll be right back. I was mistaken. I am using the background of that Pavilia flower. And I think I'm going to put it over here in the corner. Let's do the sentiment first. I'm using this Amazing from Waffle Flower, which I'll have a picture and a link down below. Or on the blog, I'm sorry. Amazing. Then I will put this gorgeous little, just position it so there's room for the word. I think I'll do it right about there. And you could line the flower up exactly, but I'm going to stagger. If you haven't noticed yet, I like white die cuts a lot. And then once I get this all glued down, I'm going to adhere it to a side folding card base. I used a piece of 12 by 12 paper to do this. And it is 4 1/4 inches wide by 6 1/2 inches tall. So I made it 8 1/2 and scored it this way. That way it'll fit. Okay, I've got the background glued on. I glued on the frame and the backing and the Amazing. I definitely recommend, if you're going to use these thin dies, to put sticky paper on the back of it because that was pretty tough. Okay, so for this flourish, I'm going to do it next. I wanted the word on first so I knew where to position this. And I'm just hitting some key points on here. I don't care if it's all glued down solidly. I just don't want it to overhang the frame. This glue does dry clear and matte, so if any happens to show through, it won't be shiny and it will be clear. Again, when I ever cut this die out again, I will definitely put sticky paper behind it, adhesive. Then I'm going to position this over it. I'm going to stagger it somewhat. There we go. Try and get the tips. And there we go. An amazing card for an amazing person. I hope you enjoyed seeing how to use your dies together to make a quick and easy card.
So this is what the card looked like once I glued everything down. I hope you enjoyed today's project, and I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please leave them. Have a great, wonderful crafting day.